Hello everyone, welcome to Expensive Wealth, and this is my first video. And I just really like to advise I'm no financial advisor, and I was just recently looking at a guy called Kiwi Guide to Wealth, and he's been putting up his stuff about how he's been investing, how he's up for $30,000 New Zealand in 4 months, and me personally, I'm only up about across my things about five, and I just like to show you something very quickly. Okay, let's jump into it. So this is my first one. This is my Sharesies account, and I've got 32,184. But I've been working for almost 5 years, and that's most of my savings. So in this account, I've got 292,981 return of investment. And that's principally on the AG Mortgage Investment Trust, which I bought at about $3. Now it's up to $3.60. So it's small wiggle room, you know. In New Zealand, AMP. I was looking at the banks back in November of last year. So I invested in ANZ and stuff. Property, that's gonna go up and doesn't was going up in time, so quite curious to see how much money I could make out of that. Briscoes, that was just a stab. I should have done more research for that, but I got quite lucky. I saw the price was rising. I was checking it almost every day, and yeah, yeah, I've had some major fails. You can see like BLS and um stuff like Delegat. That was terrible. But I like you hit with like places like Chorus, people like Foley Wines. I mentioned Fisher Paykel. That was only recently. I sold it because I was making money and it started decreasing, so I sold it. You can buy it back in there. Just a bit of my mistake, which I should have invested more in. There's more here, and if you want to see them, you can pause at any time. The other one that's made me a bit of money is this Investico Mortgage Capital. As I was watching it for the 5 years, right? Before the coronavirus hit, it was trading at $17, just over $17 a share, and then it hit, and it came down to this $2. And I was thinking to myself, if this can go up even back to $10 in the next 5 years, which I'm going to hold most of this investment for a long time, then I've already like 3x my money. So this is no problem in that. Anyway, moving on. I invested in more property groups. Mainframe was going up. I was looking at automation in New Zealand. That was a good one to invest in. And I invested in the power company. 4 power companies here. This one's my favorite one. I invested this little spec about here. I sold it. Some of them came up to here because I just wanted to buy some other stuff. Anyway, move on. That's my best investment so far. Yeah, 42%. You don't always get those. The other one, Ocean Healthcare, I got in early on that. Ryman, that looking like a dud for a while. The dip, I thought I was going to sell it. But then I was looking at the chart, 5 years, and I was like, I can afford to lose a little bit on this. Like, not I have a bit of money backed up my bank account. And then, so yeah, that pretty much just goes itself. Southport. One thing I was going to mention that I saw potential, same with steel and tube. So that's a renewable company, and yeah, this is pretty much all my Sharesies account. If you want to ask me questions about this or what I've invested in, knowing that I'm not a financial advisor, then just send an email or just put a comment below. This is my stake account, my hatch account. I've had this probably for since December 22nd, and I'm already up $2,000. I think the most Norvax. Time I've had Norvax since like the 14th of Jan, it was going down, and then look at that. I've doubled my money in Norvex. I should have invested more. Leading on from that, I seem to be holding 25 ETFs to 75 companies. My best return is probably skills, but that's because that's random from TikTok. But Jamaica, I've been looking at that for a long time, and it looks it's going to be 7 countries in Africa, and it's based in Germany. But there's supposed to be the new, what was it? The new Alibaba of Africa. And it's like, oh, this and that. Virgin Galactics, they say it's going to be something ridiculous, like $10 billion in space equity, whatever it's called. This one, Shore Capital Corp IV, that's because that is, I forget what it is. It's American luxury, like the American electric Bentley type of thing. Walgreens, I invested in them. I haven't made much return on them right now, but give it a couple of years. I'm there doing the coronavirus vaccines, and hopefully with that, in time you're looking at it, it should increase in price. So that's more. So there's another one beyond meat. That's what's it called? It's a non-meat like product company. They signed a deal with Pepsi, and it's gone up $89, and I'm hoping for more. Visiting Nicola, Palantir, MicroStrategies. That one's down. I'm like, sometimes you have hidden misses, so I've lost a bit here and here. Growth, Wilder Hill Clean Energy, that's going up. Norvex, it's only 1%. I should have put a bit more in at the time, but I had no money. And it's just look, win after win after win with losses. You're always gonna lose some. Try your best. Put money in. You think you're gonna look at their ratings and think, am I gonna make more? That's how I look at it anyway. But that's not really how you should do it. You should look properly. And this is my last one. This is a stake. I got this 4 days ago, and I invested in Global Blue, which is a it's a holding company. It's a holding company, and they were trading at like $12.50. Now they're up to $12.80, and it looks like they're gonna do. I haven't seen what they're gonna invest in, but I just took a stab at that because it looked like it was going up in price. GoPro, on the other hand, that was a free share, and it's been how long it's been dropping in the last week. Wow, that's dropped dramatically. That's not good. Must be shorted a bit too much. And Micro Focus, that wasn't a stab. I was looking at it as a software company, and that's it pretty much. That's all. Yeah. All I can say is be willing to lose money. I'm investing long term, so whether I lose, I hopefully can make up in other stocks and shares or ETFs in time. But remember, at the end of the day, risk is yours, not mine. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't copy what I do. Do your own research. And this is the first video on expanded wealth. And I don't know what to say to you guys. It's been interesting. I've been watching the YouTubers pretty much to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing and how to read the market. Like, if I remember them, I'll put them down in the description below if I don't. Yeah. If you're ever curious to look up to investing in like New Zealand or wherever you live in the world, just look up your tax rules. That's the main thing. Tax is not hard if you understand. It took me a couple of weeks, a couple of months before I even dove in. And if you always don't know about that, just ask a tax advisor. They're always there to help you. Just you probably have to pay money for them. At the end of the day, you don't want the government coming after you. That's the worst thing. Oh, also, I do have some Bitcoin stuff, but I'll probably show you that in the next episode. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this piece of wealth. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it, and peace out.